Real life after 80 to 5 brutal realities every senior must understand about aging loneliness. Crossing into your 80s brings profound, often unspoken shifts beyond birthdays and slower mornings. Are you truly prepared for these deeper realities of aging? This video offers clarity, not fear, guiding you through 5 crucial truths of life after 80 so you can navigate them with strength and proactive planning. Understanding these shifts empowers you to shape this significant life stage. If you're ready to gain this vital understanding and control, subscribe to Happy Life Secrets now for empowering insights and practical solutions. First, brutal reality: a shrinking social circle. One of the initial and most poignant realities after 80 is the gradual shrinking of your social circle. Friends may pass away, neighbors relocate, and even close companions might become less frequent in their contact due to their own life circumstances. This isn't a reflection of your value, but a consequence of time. This increasing isolation can create a significant void, deeply felt even by the most independent individuals. You might notice fewer phone calls, a decline in invitations and family visits, while cherished, may become shorter. The everyday interactions that once filled your life with voices and laughter begin to thin out. Unlike earlier stages of life where social connections often happen organically, after 80 years of age, maintaining and building connections requires conscious effort. Consider Walter, in his mid-80s, whose daily coffee shop routine gradually changed as his friends moved away or became unable to join him. The once vibrant social hub became a reminder of loss. Recognizing this reality is the first step. You can proactively seek new connections through community groups, rekindle old friendships through regular calls or letters, or engage in activities that bring you into contact with others. Connection after 80 years of age often requires initiative. To learn more about navigating these social shifts and maintaining a fulfilling social life, subscribe to Happy Life Secrets for ongoing support and practical strategies. Second, brutal reality: a body that stops bouncing back. By the time you reach your 80s, your body communicates in a more direct way. Minor aches can become persistent, and fatigue might linger longer. A crucial reality is that even seemingly small health issues can have a more significant and lasting impact than they did in earlier years. What might have been a minor inconvenience can lead to extended recovery periods and potentially lasting changes in your physical capabilities. The unpredictability of health after 80 can be challenging. Even with diligent self-care, your body might react in unexpected ways. A simple misstep can lead to a prolonged recovery, and even a common illness can leave you feeling weakened for an extended time. The body's ability to bounce back diminishes. Consider Gloria in her early 80s, who experienced a seemingly minor fall in her garden. While the initial injury wasn't severe, the subsequent recovery period led to a noticeable decline in her strength and overall physical confidence. Adapting to these changes involves honoring your body's limitations, pacing your activities, and prioritizing preventative health measures. It's about respecting what your body has carried you through and adjusting your expectations. To discover more ways to adapt to these physical changes and maintain your well-being, subscribe to Happy Life Secrets for practical advice and empowering stories. Third, brutal reality: a growing need for help. One of the more challenging adjustments after 80 years of age, regardless of lifelong independence, is the increasing need for assistance with tasks once performed effortlessly. This isn't a sudden decline, but a gradual realization. You might start avoiding certain activities or noticing subtle hesitations. For individuals who have spent much of their lives caring for others, becoming the one needing help can be emotionally difficult, potentially leading to feelings of being a burden or a reluctance to acknowledge limitations. The desire for independence often remains strong, but its definition evolves after 80 years of age. It's less about doing everything alone and more about recognizing when to seek and accept help wisely. Consider Eugene in his mid-80s, a man who prided himself on his self-reliance. A minor slip on ice, while not causing serious injury, highlighted a growing vulnerability. His daughter's subsequent offers of help, initially resisted, eventually became a source of comfort and support. Accepting help isn't a loss of independence but a strategic way to preserve it, allowing you to continue engaging in activities that matter most. This help can come from family, friends, or even assistive devices that enhance safety and independence. Embracing this reality with grace is a sign of strength. For more insights on navigating this evolving need for support and maintaining your quality of life, subscribe to Happy Life Secrets for practical advice and empowering stories. Fourth, brutal reality, a presence the world starts to overlook. A particularly poignant reality of life after 80 is the feeling of becoming increasingly invisible to the wider world. While loved ones may still see you clearly, interactions with strangers or in public settings can shift. You might experience being overlooked in favor of younger individuals or assumptions being made about your abilities. This can be disheartening, as the desire to be seen and acknowledged doesn't diminish with age. After a lifetime of experiences and contributions, feeling dismissed based on age can be jarring. Often, this isn't malicious but a consequence of a fast-paced, youth-focused society. Consider Irene in her late 80s, a museum volunteer whose knowledge was disregarded by a visitor who directed their questions to a younger staff member. While Irene took it in stride, there was an underlying sadness in her acceptance. It's crucial to resist this feeling of invisibility. Continue to engage, share your opinions and stories, and participate in your community. Your experiences and perspectives remain valuable. Claiming your space, even in small ways, reminds the world and yourself that you remain present and engaged. For more on maintaining your voice and presence in a changing world, subscribe to Happy Life Secrets for empowering advice and inspiring stories. Fifth, brutal reality, a sense of regret if purpose isn't redefined. As you move further into your 80s, a sense of quiet can emerge if your sense of purpose isn't actively redefined. With a slower pace of life and fewer external demands, there's more time for reflection. While this can be valuable, it can also lead to dwelling on past regrets, missed opportunities, or unfulfilled aspirations. This isn't about dwelling on mistakes, but about finding new meaning and engagement in the present. If a lifelong sense of purpose was tied to work or raising a family, its absence can create a void. However, purpose evolves, it doesn't disappear. Consider Stanley, in his late 80s, a retired teacher who initially felt a loss of purpose after his long career. However, he found new ways to contribute by sharing his knowledge and wisdom with younger generations in informal settings. Redefining purpose might involve smaller, more personal contributions, focusing on presence and connection. It's about recognizing that you still have much to offer. The key is to actively seek and embrace new forms of purpose that align with your current capabilities and interests. To explore more about finding meaning and purpose at any age, subscribe to Happy Life Secrets for inspiring stories and practical guidance. Final conclusion. Reaching your 80s is a remarkable achievement built on a lifetime of experiences. Acknowledging these realities empowers you to navigate this chapter with intention and dignity. You have the agency to choose connection, prioritize your well-being, seek support when needed, maintain your voice, and redefine your purpose. Share your thoughts and insights in the comments below. If you found this video valuable, please like, share, and subscribe to Happy Life Secrets for more empowering content designed to support you through every stage of life.